Episode commencing in 3, 2, 1. Episode initiated.
Everyone do the crit 2C as we pow bang and poof our way into another groovy episode of 66's Cosmic Batman. This is your GM Patrick here, your Gotham Mook, about to get bat punched in the jaw by my 5 friends and Cape Crusaders, joining me in going to camp in this cult classic are arch nemeses and criminal masterminds all across the digital table. We've got riddle me this, Bat Brains. Who plays the most truant of Technomancers? Oh, why, it's Myles playing Rami.
Good evening.
On my right, some days you just can't get rid of a bomb because you rolled a natural 1 to disarm it. It's Tyler playing Edrass.
Good evening.
Hey!
Tyler was muted.
I forget. I don't know where I am anymore, and so I was eating popcorn.
You are second in line. To his left, stepping in for Julie Newmar's Catwoman, we have instead Rebecca playing Alyndra.
Hello.
And to my left, he has an aversion to being swallowed whole, but thank goodness for his rat shark repellent. It's Drew playing Gnak Feldspar.
Hello, old chum.
And finally, to his left, holy smokes and G Willikers listening audience, give a round of applause. It's Gibert as Andis148. Hey! Woo! Wee! Hey! Woo! Batman. Bat critters listening. Thanks for coming back to get another heaping helpful of season 4 of Cosmic Crit. Realized we didn't really have much of a preamble last week before we dived into things. And I haven't really, you guys know what we're playing. This AP is called Devastation Ark, but I don't think I announced what the book was. This is WTW, Waken the Worldseed. It's the name of this one.
Ooh.
And yeah, we just, I didn't really give you much information before we started playing this season. I was just like, you're back in your season 1 characters. There's an adventure
That's all I really needed
to jump into.
Didn't even know we were doing Devastation Ark.
Who wrote this book?
People have known, because I think we've been talking about Devastation Ark for a while, that this is what we're going to play next. This is a level 13 adventure that goes to 15, I believe, and it is written by a friend of podcast, Jenny Jarzabski, who helped us out with CritterCon this year and is now a big honcho in charge of Starfinder Society at Paizo. And I don't think I got a chance to talk with her too much about this one when we were chatting, but I did tell her that I was very excited to dive into it, because at that point I obviously had read this a great deal.
We should have her on when we're done with it.
All right, sure. When we invite her on right now. If you're listening, Jenny, we're coming for you.
I mean, we used to do that.
I was about to say that would probably line up pretty close to CritterCon 5. I forget the count next year.
How long are we doing this?
Yeah, too long time. Yep. So that is our adventure. Are you guys ready to get back into the level 13 Starfinder action?
So ready.
Yeah.
Well, too bad. We've got more announcements that we're now putting
back to level 1.
Yeah, let's just do Junker's Delight again. Make new characters. No, we've got announcements that I want to talk about in the form of we might not be doing it at the beginning of the episode anymore. We might just be talking about them all together. And I wanted to just reiterate that in the month of December here, when these episodes are going live for the beginning of season 4, that we're giving out gift cards and prizes and celebrating our new partnership with Norse Foundry, but also giving out gift cards for our store and the Paizo store. If you retweet these episodes, these first 3 episodes of season 4, go onto our Discord and talk in the episode spoilers. And also, if you're a Patreon subscriber, if you support us there, we'll have a post about pulling winners out as well. And that is just if you subscribe on the Patreon.
And also, we'll post about it on Facebook as well. And by the way, we have a new Facebook page. So if you've liked us before, please make sure you like us now. Mm-hmm. It is the Cosmic Crit Network page. So
It's everything. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was just a quick announcement, but we can't get back into the action because we didn't have to do this last week, really. The last type on for last week was all 73 episodes of season 1. But this week we got to talk about what happened last time on Cosmic Crit. And I guess as is tradition, we'll do it in a kind of a different way every season. Episode 200 last week saw the crew of the Drift Rider, you guys, back together again after some rumors and a request from none other than a Chiskisk, your Starfinder liaison. This season, our last times on are going to be a little bit different as I have trivia questions for you all to try and ace in a quick recap quiz. If you get them all, you get a boon. If you fail even one, you get a curse of my choosing. Or no, if you fail all of them, you'll get a curse. But if
let's see how many consecutive episodes I get a curse.
Listeners, if you want to pause and try to answer these yourself, these guys have very short amount of time to answer them. So, do you guys understand the rules as I've not really explained them at all?
I hope so. I hope this is open book. I've got my notes ready.
Close enough, well, if you're taking notes, yeah. That's no problem. First up is Myles. You guys flew in on a newly refitted, upgraded, repainted Drift Rider. What 2 colors has the ship been painted?
Green and purple?
Ooh, I was looking for purple and green. Very close. Very different. No, that is correct. Drew! You guys flew down to the terraformed planet founded by Quinn-Darr Conglomerate and terraformed by them, and a resort company partially funded by Feldspar Co. Oh, what's the name of that resort company?
It is the New Horizons Luxury Retreats.
That is correct.
Job, Drew.
Rebecca, you then met with corporate liaison, not going to make you remember her name, Elsefina, not a human woman, who told you that a team of scientists had gone missing in the valley below as they were searching through a new set of ancient ruins that popped up. In which eye, left or right, did Elsefina have a cybernetic replacement installed?
Her left, our right.
Don't go chasing waterfalls, as it was indeed her left eye.
Oh, good memory.
3 for 3 so far. No pressure here. Gibert, as you descended into the raging storm, seemingly centered on the small resort village, you guys saw some glitching holograms and robotic loggers. What is the name of the village you guys ended up entering?
Oh, Lord in heaven. It was...
Oh, can you phone a friend?
Can I phone Rebecca, who knows all the things about this campaign?
Rebecca, you can give him one of the letters in the name and tell him what position it is.
Okay, the first letter is S, I believe.
If
that's right.
Scalan Jangden.
Survey.
Ding ding chang ding.
Scaling ding 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 is incorrect. Snowdrop Village.
Snowdrop Village.
Yeah, more like super heavy hailstorm village.
I was really hoping that my question would be, Gibert, what is your character's name? I was that one.
I've got that down, and it's 147. Wait a minute, hold on.
Oh no!
Oh wait. Last but not least, Tyler, you guys got accosted by 3 wicked air elementals, whipped into a frenzy by this unnatural ice storm. If they left their sanctuary with a fly speed of 60 feet per move action and took 2 move actions, double moving each round, and each of them had to travel a total of 850 feet total. Answer me this. What is your favorite movie of all time, Tyler?
The Thing?
Incorrect. I was looking for 1986's Chopping Mall for some reason.
Oh, that is a really good
Chopping
movie.
Mall was the answer.
I was actually going to guess Chopping Mall as well.
Yeah.
Chopping Mall.
So close.
I honestly would go in between. I will say this: I don't own the vinyl to the of the soundtrack for The Thing, but I do for Chopping Mall. So maybe I don't understand my own likes.
Oh, Morricone did The Thing.
He texted me that. He's like, "Hey, guess what? I just did."
I know it's.
It's understandable though, because snowy ice, like that's the thing, right? Like
Yeah, it's
I can
probably
see why
come
your
up.
brain
Hey,
was.
Although
No spoilers for this season, please.
We
But
also,
also, the
don't
thing's an
know
excellent
what
movie.
Yeah, we also don't know what season Chopping Mall is set in. So
Oh, that's true. Might be
Gibert
really
doesn't
snowy
remember the name
outside.
of this obscure village. I don't even know the name of my favorite movie. So we went down. Gibert, you and I are definitely the slowest
Hey.
snow dogs in the Iditarod.
3 out of 5 ain't bad. This week's episode starts right back into the action because less than a minute has passed since you've taken out these air elementals. And in Snowdrop Village Square last week, you hear a sickly sweet song of caroling voices wafting from around a large blue pine tree in the square. I'm going to take us to the map and show you the situation here on Jeterat.
I hope it's Taylor's version.
Rami, you're kind of closest seeing these humanoid figures seemingly made of light marching towards you. Let's go ahead and start this week's episode by making an initiative roll into combat.
Oh boy.
Oh no, first roll of the night. Rebecca's a natural one. We don't.
I got it out of the way.
Yeah.
It'll go really well, I'm sure.
Ooh. These things moving towards you. Look how many there are. There's like 10 of them are indeed elven looking holograms made of light that look like carolers kind of glitching out, moving around this huge tree in the middle of the town, all buttoned up in warm weather clothing with mittens and things, but they have red glowing evil hologram eyes, obviously, because that happened in Chopping Mall, right? I'm pretty sure that was a major plot point.
Oh, yeah. Glowy eyes on the robots. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
What else we have here? We've got
And lightning crashes and no mother's eyes.
is that what that song's about?
And the worst mall security guards I've ever seen.
Yes.
I mean, they got replaced by the robots. So maybe that's why.
If it's possible this Christmas and it's on Amazon, we should all watch Chopping Mall together.
That would be
I
fantastic.
think it was last time I looked.
It's a blast.
Really? I think we watched it on Shudder, right? I didn't know.
I think you did.
Alrighty, let's get into this combat. Gnak Feldspar, you are first, just edging out Rami.
All right. Business bros at the top of the order.
And well, you guys are closest kind of at the back of the party where you stopped at the steps of this, the only completed home you can really see here in the village. They seem to have moved forward and are singing indeed that creepy song and glitching out every of their line, saying, it's a cold, dark night full of bright blue trees. The hated Kishali do as they please. Come in from the storm, submit to authority to keep you warm. This is it. It's where it's at. It's time to say in servitude on Jeterat.
That's catchy.
That's very catchy. Yeah.
That's my holiday carol that they're singing.
You know what this all reminds me of is that song Chiron Beta Prime by Jonathan Colton.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's a good one.
And now that's in my head. So thank you for that.
You're welcome.
What to do? I wasn't expecting to be first.
You can hold your turn if you want. Make Myles have to do stuff.
Can I roll any kind of check to identify these things?
Yes, so that will be. These are technological kind of creatures, engineering.
I'm not super strong in engineering, but I'll give it a shot. Say 33 engineering check.
That is enough to know indeed these are living holograms. What would you like to know about them? I think that's enough for actually 3 quick questions, but you gotta make them quick.
Okay, resistances.
Resistances, these being holograms, even made of hard light, are incorporeal. So you know for a fact that they be taking about half damage, all energy and magical kinetic attacks. And they are immune to non-magical kinetic attacks. What else do you want to know?
Special attacks?
Special, let's see. They have a hard light slam, and as an attack, they can temporarily cause its fist, or whatever melee weapon they might have to become substantial. And this functions as a bludgeoning natural weapon And indeed, on a critical hit, they can produce a bright flash with that can dazzle you if you get hit with it. Third thing?
Weaknesses.
Ooh, good question. Maybe the best question.
If the answer is none, can I have another question?
No, they have a weakness. It's called tethered. The living hologram can't travel more than 100 feet from its projector. If it is ever forced to, it is immediately destroyed.
Oh, can we attack their projectors instead of their holograms?
Or kite them away.
Yeah, do they have individual projectors? Do they have a couple? Do they only have one? That you don't know. You might have to do some searching about, but you do know for a fact they have to have a projector. We fought living holograms in book 4 of season 1 in the Kish Ali History Museum.
And we were very happy because we found its projector. And I still remember our horrified reaction when we found out that if we didn't do anything to it, it would just come back after a certain amount of time.
I just remember that was when I used my wombo combo of black hole through the fire that I had laid down, and it was beautiful.
Spoiler warning, yeah, you'll probably want to shut down that projector, even if you just beat these guys up.
Can I roll a perception to see if I can find the projector?
I can tell you, if you're looking around outside with the construction equipment and these trees, you don't see it.
Okay.
And it's not like a movie projector. It could be like, you could even be like buried underground,
I think it's closer. I always think of it closer to like a phylactery rather than a projector, but for these.
Oh, I was thinking more like Disney World. I don't know where the projectors are at Disney World, and they have projector, things all over.
I can't tell you.
Disney World too.
Just because of the way this map is kind of situated, it pretty much has to be on this map as it's not much larger than 100 feet in any given direction. All right, I'm going to need your action, Drew. What do you want to do?
All right, gang. We got to look for this projector, but if we can lure these things away, we can maybe get these things around. But in the meantime, and he's going to just point to the one that's closest to him, which is the farthest east one here.
Mm-hmm. Yep, I think you might have to move to see that guy particularly, but
all right. Well, he's going to move over here then,
and
right instead of using get him, he's going to use a clever attack.
Mm-hmm.
So I need to roll bluff. So that's going to be a 46 to bluff.
Oh, this hologram has no idea what's coming to him.
All right. And we'll shoot it with the laser pistol.
All right. Ooh.
I am...
It's a 23 versus flat-footed EAC.
It was close to a natural 20, 8 on the dice. It goes right through this thing, like it wasn't even there. And that brings us to Rami Quinn-Darr.
Okay, so I gotta make sure. I don't know if I have to be able to see this. So I kind of want to try this spell.
What's the spell?
Digital Doorway.
Mm-hmm.
To see if I can locate the projector.
Digidoor?
Yes. Because you gain the ability to step into a piece of electronic equipment currently connected to a communication or information network, converting yourself into digital information and traveling along the network. Once uploaded onto the network, you teleport out from any device within 3,000 feet of the device that you entered. If no such device is in range, you emerge from the same device you entered. You are instantly aware of all unsecured devices connected to the same network as the one you entered.
I think you would have to have found the device first, because you'll have to enter into a tech piece of equipment.
So I guess this brings me to my question. The picture of these holograms is them popping out of a little disc. Is that just for the art of these guys just walking around?
Yeah.
Like the holodeck or something?
Yeah, they are. They are free and clear of whatever base they started on.
Okay, I was gonna pop onto one of those bases and try to find the. That would have been so much fun.
Well, if you want, you could start looking around for potential projectors.
Yeah, would that still be perception though?
Well, I can tell you, Gnak looked around where you guys are standing and didn't see anything, and you'd have to probably move away from that area to get a good look.
Okay, so where should I go? So he'll probably talk with Gnak and kind of try to like make a game plan, because they this is not this team's first rodeo. They know what these guys are. So
you did only fight like one Kitchely hologram before, and now there's
listen,
close to a dozen.
A pain in the rear fight like the hologram sticks with you. All right.
Just like back on.
Well, so I was going to say to Gnak, you know, this is just like that hostile takeover in Triaxis. We gotta find this projector, because I figure, like, you know, Gnak's right next to him. He's the person that, you know, not that these people, his teammates, are strangers or nothing, but these guys have been through some stuff the last couple years together. So I figure, since they're both out in front together, you know, it's going to be kind of shorthand to kind of trade ideas with Gnak.
Mm-hmm. So he's moved and looked around here. Do you want to move someplace else?
Yeah, I guess over here near this looks like cranes or equipment or something over here.
Sure,
there is to the west.
There are some items that look technological in nature. You know, are these generators, or are these indeed part of the hologram system? Make me a perception check.
Oh joy. That's a 19.
Through the storm, you're not able to tell, but you don't think either of these is currently active at the very least. There's a couple of weird looking devices. Indeed, perhaps one of them might be a light source or a generator of some sort, but they're not active. Do you have a standard action you'd like to do?
For the one right in front of me, I'm just gonna toss a friendly magic missile.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
So that is 14 points.
Yeah. So once you, well, me.
Hold on, didn't you move? Wouldn't that be?
Oh yeah. So that's just 12 points. Yes.
Yeah. So why don't you go ahead and make me an engineering check as well? Because all three of these magic missiles just move right through this thing. They don't seem to affect it at all.
30.
Yeah. So that is enough. I can tell you maybe a little bit more important information. These living holograms can also, at will, cast a spell called Holographic Image. And as you kind of cast on that one, I'll go ahead and make it a little easier on you guys. These ones that you've hit so far, they don't seem to be made of hard light. They just kind of flicker out of existence as you cast on them.
Well, I suppose that's good to know that not all of these things are going to come and hit us.
Oh, just most of them, because it's their turn now. And after Gnak and Rami have been so nice, they're just going to move right up to you guys.
Oh,
just double checking they have a...
What happened to you guys? I see 3 on me.
Yeah, I think only one of them will be able to get to Rami first, and
well, then why is there 3 there? 4.
Well, yeah, I've got you and Gnak, so that's
you said
good.
1.
Well, how about I give one more to Gnak just for feeling. Oh no, you guys both have 4 still. That'll be enough. A couple of these guys had to double move, and a couple of them are going to make some hard light slams. I think these guys have to charge in, fly right through the snowstorm, and give you a blast. So 2 attacks against Rami. Oh, it was so close. Oh, but we've got a natural 19 on the first. What is your EAC, Myles?
My EAC is 31.
All right, so one is a miss and one is a super hit. And as per said super hit rules that we're trying out this season, natural 19 also potentially gets that critical effect. And we know for the hard light slam, I need you to make me a pretty simple reflex save to not be dazzled by this brilliant light, this blast of light.
19?
Oh, that's not going to be enough. Dazzled for 1 round and also take in just a little bit of bludgeoning damage. Ooh, here we go. Plus, so 16 points of bludgeoning damage. Let's do a couple attacks against Feldspar, as indeed they come up to you and one tries and hits you with some hands pulled out of mittens, and the other one brings like a hard light thermos full of tea down on your head.
Wassail.
Knock. We're going to do
I'm
the
assailed
same.
by Wassel.
My highest here, a 13 on the dice. What is your EAC?
30.
80. Okay, so we've got a single hit as well here, I believe. Shoot. And 20 points of bludgeoning damage. Oh no! Okay, that is their full turn, and that's going to bring us to Edrass Vaaranas next.
Edrass doesn't understand science. I'm just gonna come over. I'm gonna help out Rami. Edrass
So you're moving past Gnak and the 4 holograms on him.
I think I have the most movement speed. So
That makes sense.
I think I'm the only one who might be able to reach all these things and attack at the same turn.
Currently,
So-
the Spear of Fates is like dripping plasma and like sparks out of one end, and it's still
broken.
still has the critical fail from
yes.
rolling 2 ones in a row. But all right, you're moved up. You've got 2 and are flanking now with you're not flanking with Rami, but you've got this one in front of you and you got one immediately to south. Which one do you want to attack?
I should say I moved and then charged. Because that's what we do as blitz soldiers. We move and charge. So we're going to double attack the one
Directly in front?
Good question.
Do you want to attack
gonna-
2 of them
I'm-
so that we can figure out which ones are fake?
No, I'm going to metagame and go all in and think that Patrick it's probably the ones that are actually in flanking position, since those are the ones Patrick would want to gain the bonus on versus the
Yeah, but aren't
holograms.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah, there's only 2 actually. I mean, and maybe that's because you are conveniently backed up behind this piece of equipment. So
Right.
who knows? But I'm gonna go for broke on this one. Edrass is intivate. Oh, why does never mind. Why does roll 20 look like garbage? And we're big time negatives. Let's hope these things are easy to hit. I don't think a 4 is gonna hit him though. That's why we rolled twice. 4s are trash. That's why.
Why are you in negatives?
Very much a
I'm
miss.
attacking twice, and the spear's broken. So.
oh no.
You know.
Oh, boy.
Oh, 16, 30 on 30. Is this swing and a miss, Patrick?
It is indeed right through it, nearly chopping Rami on the other side.
You out-thunk me, Patrick. Well done.
Whoa, Evie, calm down there.
I'm really... Look, they're blue. You're wearing blue. It's very confusing.
I love you, man, but you're really harsh on my vibe here.
Oh no. Okay, so that will bring us to Andis 148, back of the party. You got some hits from these air elementals last week. What would you like to do, Gibert?
1 second. I'm making sure I have some math right here. I have math wrong here. Oh,
We don't like math in these neck of the space woods.
yeah. 1 second. So that would be what? Yeah, you're right. Okay. All right. Yeah, I'm going to. I do not have a fusion for my super hammer, so I'm just going to shrug a shoulder and pop up this mounted major disruption rifle on my shoulder.
Oh no!
And I'm gonna take aim at a few of these things, going pew pew pew. So I'm gonna shoot this one first. One here immediately to the north of Gnak.
Go right ahead.
All right.
Ooh.
Oh no, bad. Roll a natural 2.
Yeah, unfortunately, that is a miss. Doesn't even hit this thing.
Okay, another one.
Same target.
Yeah.
All right. Oh,
Jeez
no.
Louise, another natural 2.
Oh, not as bad as back-to-back ones, but
It's the Spear of Toots.
still pretty bad.
It's a
No.
toot kaboom.
All right, well, third time's a charm.
It's a Tootsmith miracle.
4. Great.
Well, believe it or not, that I believe is actually going to be a potential hit, but you have only aggravated me even more by knocking out another holograph of the holograms.
Well, if it makes you feel
goes right through.
It took me 3 shots to do it.
It draws a couple of attacks, but yeah, you guys, I don't know how you're targeting them so well, but I'm not lying. I've marked them separately on my. I have them marked as 0 hit points on my GM screen here. There are 6 left, though. How many of them are real? Maybe you can figure that out yourself as we go on to Alyndra. Natural 1 on the initiative.
All right, it's been a really long time since I used one of these. I have a haste circuit. Can I, as a swift action, turn on my haste circuit and have the benefits of haste immediately, or does that have to wait until the next turn or something?
It's a swift action to turn it on.
Yeah.
Which means that you couldn't use your full attack on this turn.
You don't get swift actions in full attacks.
Right.
Really?
You can't take a. You can't take. Yeah, you can't.
I know.
Oh yeah, I know.
It's such a bummer. I've seen memes on the Starfinder Facebook group that are like.
Well, I'm gonna do it anyway. I'm gonna turn on my haste circuit just in case it comes in handy at some point in the future. All right, so I realize it had charges. I then am going to turn that on. I am going to jump over here.
I'm sorry, jump?
I mean, defy gravity. The other side of the holograms.
You just run through the air like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Yeah, it's Christmas themed. Come on. With
the greatest of ease. And yeah, so long as you land on the ground, it basically works for flying for that round. If last week's episode is a reminder. All right, so you're moving to the backside of a row of 3 of the holograms and flanking potentially with Gnak.
Flanking with Gnak because he has a tail knife, right? Isn't that your thing?
I don't have the tail knife anymore.
That was hoodlum Gnak. This is corporate.
Oh no! What have you done to me?
I didn't realize
it's not a knife anymore. It's just a letter opener.
Man.
I love the assumption you're like, get him, Gnak, with you for tail knife. Wait a minute.
I mean, is that all I am to you?
I can make
it's so good.
I do have. Did I pull my my knife out last game? Last week.
I don't know. All right, so I'm assuming I am not actually flanking with this guy, but I will still target the one in the middle that is between me and Gnak and take my solar weapon to it.
They're not super hard to hit.
It's a 37 to hit.
Yeah, that's very much a hit.
All right, that does. Oh, I'm photon attuned, so that does 60 damage.
All right, putting it down as a tight 30, doing half damage on the attack, and the first damage of the game, the night. Yeah, on this one between Gnak and Alyndra as we go to turn 2, and Gnak going to you again.
All right, Gnak is going to. Oh yeah, he's going to reach into that cheek pouch. Quick draw a switchblade, a 0-edge switchblade.
Gnak looks around. You want to know how I got these scars?
It's trying to learn how to use this.
Not a cool story. It's not
just a basic accident, but I'll show you anyway.
Always make sure you have the safety on that blade when you put it in your cheek pouch. Can't stress enough. Maybe get a sheath for it, nice leather sheath. And what else do you want to do, Drew?
I am going to get him, the one in the center.
Right between you and Alyndra. That makes sense.
Yes, but then I want to do 2 attacks, one to the one to the north and one to the one to the south. Oh. I'm trying to identify which ones are the fake ones here. That's okay. That's the idea.
I don't think you could do a full attack if you're doing get them, right?
Oh wait, no, you're right. I definitely can't. I don't know what I'm thinking.
I don't know what you're thinking either.
I'm used to.
He's thinking PF2E attack economy. He's like,
and you pulled out a weapon, so
I know. What's a swift action?
This guy's crazy. Yeah,
that's a cheap swift action.
As we just discussed, if you use your swift action, you can't take a full attack. But go ahead and make a single attack.
I'll just attack the one to the north. And you know what? I'll clever attack just because I can.
Just because you can.
Oh no! It's only a 31.
So I will double check on this. I'm not sure if fainting counts as it might be part of their immunities. The mind affecting effects.
Let me look.
I don't believe that was a factor last week.
It has to have an intelligence score. So if these things don't have an intelligence score, then I cannot faint.
Man, it's been so long. I feel like with high level play, I've forgotten. I'm thinking more of second edition rules now than Starfinder rules. I've been playing more second edition Starfinder, believe it or not. They do have an intelligence score, so this will work, and that is enough against their like level and things, a 30. So this one up here is fainted. What would you like to? You're attacking with a gun, I'm guessing still.
Yeah, this is a bad idea, but we're going to do that.
Okay, gonna provoke a few attacks.
Actually, I'm just going to hit it with the switchblade. Well, even if I know it doesn't work with the switchblade, but I'll just shoot it. It's fine. I got mobility.
Oh boy.
Well, you don't get mobility because it's not from movement; it's from shooting.
Yeah, we'll just roll 3 attacks here real quick.
Drew,
we don't need a knack, right? Oh, I've rolled super low, so don't you worry about that. A 5, a 2, and a 3. So,
and that's a 27 to hit that one.
You have hit for 16.
16.
Okay, we're looking at 8 points of damage on this guy, and we're back to a Rami Quinn-Darr. You've got only 3 of these on you now. Edrass has taken care of 1. What would you like to do, Myles?
All right. I mean, Rami has also just seen Alyndra defy gravity and just goes, wicked, and decides to flash teleport, and is going to flash teleport a little bit to the northwest, where these beams are.
Oh no, I unfortunately need to pause you here mid teleportation as we have new rules for the valley, my friend. New rules indeed.
What?
Valley rules.
Give me 1 second. Myles, unfortunately, I need you to make me a D100 roll. We are looking for a high number on this.
Oh,
Close, no cigar.
it's a 58.
Not high enough. So, unfortunately, you have failed to identify what exactly is going on in this valley, but you did sense some kind of magical presence as you go to teleport. Unfortunately, it shorts out, and this counts as a false destination for a regular teleportation spell, as this shunts you into a wrong area.
I didn't cast a spell.
Yeah, it's any ability that besides teleport that has teleportation descriptor has a 75% chance of outright failure. Let's see here. Actually, I don't think that will use false destination. If you're just using like a base ability, I think it just fails outright. So you go to bounce away and you're right back where you started from, unfortunately, between a couple of these guys. Bloop. Magics have failed you now. Welcome to level 13, everyone. Oh no. Maybe we shouldn't have gone from level 3 combat to.
I think Edrass would just be like, "Are you just showing off now? You can blink, like shoot him, baby."
Yeah, it's like Nightcrawler tried to teleport and just showed right back up where he was. It's like that's not good. That's not supposed to happen. A standard.
Yeah. All right. Fine. I'm gonna cast Phantom Cycle.
So another one with these guys
room, baby.
next to you immediately that will potentially provoke attacks of opportunity from
I don't care.
Real ones. Okay, I like it. So your EAC again is what?
31.
And you'll roll 2 and a 5 again. No, one of these is a 17 as this thing beats you about the head as soon as you start casting for another.
Fine.
I mean, I think you lose the spell if you take damage while you're casting.
Yeah, that's true. You
Even
if you take any
nearly minimum damage, 12 points. You have lost that spell as well. Welcome. Yeah, maybe we should have more than Edrass helping you on this side.
It is the pits. It's the pits.
I feel your pain so hard.
Oh no. And we're on to their turn. I'm going to have one of them definitely focus on you. And the other one's going to focus on Edrass here. And this guy's going to move around to potentially flank with a Rami. Well, let's do 2 attacks on a Rami Quinn-Darr. Oh, real pit roll here. 2 8s, 2 misses, and 2 attacks on Edrass. hard light attacks.
Flew too high. And
Double 19s. Super hits.
What the heck? The Technomancer gets 2 8s and I get 2 19s?
Double 19s.
I just had like 2 spells fail and got hit. Shut the prunk up.
You almost maxed it.
Nothing was fine.
43
Nothing
points.
was lost. A sweet ghost cycle was lost, sir.
Nothing of value was lost.
Everything. I would trade you for that ghost cycle in a second.
43 points of bludgeoning damage is just one of these things. Double
owie.
taps you, Edrass, and I need you to make me 2 reflex saves.
All right.
Might have those Edrass leather seats after all.
All right. We got a natural
dazzled
2.
for sure.
Yeah, don't bother
You
rolling.
realize I'm trying to help you, sir.
Don't bother rolling
Hey,
the
you
the
were
other
delighting
one.
in my misery, so I mean,
I was not delighting in your misery.
I saw that glint of happiness in your eyes.
You are
Abject
dazzled.
horror.
Dazzled for one round here, Edrass, as we go on. Let's
Stack the negatives.
do 4 attacks versus Alyndra and 2 against Gnak. As we've got 3 more over here, and spoiler warning, these guys are real. Alyndra, multiple attacks coming at you. Plow, plow, plow. What is your EAC? Oh yeah,
30,
double
31?
digits. Double digits here. 3 hits. These guys are slamming into you. But a lot less damage on 3 than on 2 for 41 points of bludgeoning damage. Gnak, Feldspar, let's get a couple coming your way. Couple of attacks. Natural 1, natural 7. Yuck, indeedy.
So if these guys
your
are...
EAC, what's your EAC?
my EAC is 30.
Yeah, 2 misses.
If these guys are high enough to take critical effects on natural 19s, can they... Do they...
They
take-
are not.
Oh, well then I guess they're not going to take the natural 1 effects.
Sorry, nothing bad against them. Just a bunch of misses, but a couple hits against the stronger folks here as we go on to you, Edrass. Dazzled, your weapon glitching, your friends getting beaten in front of you.
I'm at -3 to attacks. Woohoo! Wow. What a pile of trash. I guess, are they all? I guess they are. All of these real? I think all of these are real now.
These 2, the one to the north of Rami and the one to the north of you, have both attacked and hit.
Okay. Does Rami have any melee weapon out?
I don't have any melee weapon at all.
Period. Okay.
Period.
That's fine. Then there's no reason for me to move, so I guess I'm going to full attack, but I'm only attacking twice because I already have a -3, and I'm not taking a -9 to 3 attacks. Unless Gibert says I should. Gibert?
Give me math man.
I mean,
Math man.
I mean,
You do
in
it?
my opinion, I would do it. I would do it in a heartbeat.
All right, then we're doing Soldier's Onslaught with a -9 to these attack rolls.
In a heartbeat, sir.
Int of 8.
Oh, I've never typed in such a massive negative to an attack roll.
Construct immunities, they are not immune to critical hits, so go wild.
Oh, all right. Let's watch.
Ooh.
A 19. That's a super hit.
Super hit.
Oh, so what is the super hit on the spear?
The Doshko thing, right?
Yes. So that's going to be burn, I believe.
I assumed that was a wound.
It's the Inferno Doshko. Oh, wow. I did not put it in my thing. Inferno.
They are immune to bleed, but not, I believe, any other persistent kind of damage.
It is indeed. Gibert is right. It is wound.
Mm-mm.
So for the Inferno Doshko, it is wound. So I'm assuming that's not going to apply.
Anything that requires a fortitude save will not affect them. So, I mean,
also-
you do chop off one of the hologram's arm. It's just like, okay.
Yes. Yeah. It would be an arm because that's a reflex save.
this very jolly looking caroler elf looks a little sad. It's like, why would you do this?
No, I'm sorry.
Good
Second
sir.
attack is a miss.
Yeah.
With a 5.
Oh, but you said 3 attacks. Let's go. Number 3.
And then last one is Gonna be 8 on the dice.
Wow.
I don't think a 19's gonna do it.
No, it's a miss.
All right, then. Hey, I got 1 off. I don't
I
know.
got
Did you get the 50
some
points of damage?
25, but yes.
25, right? Halved because of the.
All right. And it's 148 back to you. You've got a giant weapon out.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna stand my ground and shoot some more.
The same one you were shooting at before, the one between Alyndra and Gnak.
I think the one I was shooting at before was I determined was fake, right?
Oh yeah, yes. It is gone now.
Okay,
Sorry.
right. Yeah,
Batman's gone now. Batman's gone now.
I do want to remind that the one at the top here is fainted, and the one in the middle is get him. No, it's not get him. It's flanked. Never mind.
Flanked, right? All right. So this one is fainted. So that one's flat-footed. Is that right? Oh boy, let's shoot at the flat-footed one then. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and make me some. In fact, I'm just gonna change the modifier here. I'm gonna make me 3 attacks again.
Oh no. You can do that as well.
I can do that as well.
Oh my god, we're never getting through these turns. So many attacks. So many attacks. Oh, and so many hits.
Hey, 33.
Versus a hit.
All right, 37 points of damage. That's sonic damage.
Sonic damage. And 37. Half of that is
18?
18.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Second attack.
Second attack.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Another hit.
33.
2 16s in a row.
All right, that one's 35 points of damage.
Oh, 17.
17 and a half, yeah.
Okay.
One.
Oh yeah.
29 did.
Also a hit.
39 to damage.
Alrighty. Alrighty.
So 19 and a half, yeah.
Yes.
And that'll be my turn.
That one, after you you see Anda's just unloading this disruption weapon on this, is bloodied. This one to the north here.
Yeah, we're crossing the streams.
Yes. Is
afraid of no ghosts.
The blue light emanating from the hologram is dimmed by half as like these giant holes open up in its digital matrix. Alyndra, Vallis, we are back to you.
All right, I am tempted to use my haste circuit. However, I am not going to. I'm going to just stand my ground and take, guess what, 3 attacks.
Oh, goodness.
So I am going to do 1 for each of these 3 adversaries.
Oh, that's a
So I'm going to
strategy.
start from the north and go south.
Edrass looks around and says, I used to be special being able to make 3 attacks.
Not anymore, loser.
All right, that's a 22 on the first one. That has the negative built in.
Yeah, against this one to the north, fainted. That is just a hit.
Oh, good. That does 54 damage. No, 57 damage.
Okay, so we're actually talking about 28 here. Bam.
All right. For the one in the middle, 36 to hit.
A natural 19. So, Soulfire.
So do I get my critical effect as well?
Correct.
All right, so that does burn 2d6, and also it does 61 damage overall.
Let me put in the damage there, and that one is bloodied after that hit.
Okay. And then
Third
for
attack.
the final attack,
Yep, this guy to the south has not been hit yet.
it's a 35 to hit,
But now he has 18 on the dice.
and that does 45 damage.
5. All right. All right.
Wow. 2 triple attacks, all hits in a row. That is pretty baller.
And one of this was a 19, so I get my
Pretty cool.
critical. Yeah.
Well, that I should say, I like pointing it out, that first one's only a hit because of our good man Gnak decided
Thank you, Gnak. Even though you don't have a knife anymore, at least you're useful in some ways.
I do have a knife. You were
By that-
flanking with me the whole time.
You just aren't wielding it in a
By
way that
that-
is useful to me.
It was,
By that
I
tail
pulled
blade
it out of I pulled it out of my cheek pouch at the beginning of last turn.
Next
Oh, are we
time.
flanking now?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
We're about
Hey, I missed that.
real talk. We're about to not be, but we were.
Okay, that is going to bring us to turn 3. On the top of turn 3, Gnak, what you want to do? Are you hurting now? You've been frontline here for a couple of turns.
Yeah. So Gnak is going to take a 5-foot step backwards.
A good
Guarded step.
idea.
I am going to use get him, but I'm going to spend an RP to get them apply to everything within 60 feet of me.
That's
which
everybody.
is going to hit everything.
Mm-hmm.
But because of my clever improvisations, I don't actually have to spend the RP right now. I just because I get it for free this time. But I no longer have access to clever attack, so I am going to go ahead and shoot this topmost, most bloodied one with my laser pistol. Natural 19.
I'm sorry.
Oh my goodness.
You can get them to everything as part of the attack as well?
Yes, with improved get 'em.
I believe you. I'm not going to look it up. Super hits with the laser pistol, blooding a couple of these guys here. And that's also got a burn crit for 7 damage for the hits.
And then 2d4 burn.
All right. We'll remember them on their turn. 2d4, 2d6. And Rami Quinn-Darr, on to you.
All right. So these chumps have already used their attack of opportunity, correct? Last go around.
Yeah, but then they get it back as soon as they go to their turn. So they have it back. They go right after you in the turn order.
Oh, well.
Not good placement there.
Okay. Trying to think of what I want to do.
You can, of course, provoke first by moving and head out and then cast some spells, but...
Yeah, no.
I mean, that's what you tried to last time, but the teleportation, ooh, she did not work.
I don't think you have an option without provoke, because if you try to shoot them, that provokes. Spell provokes, move provokes. Your only option for not provoking is a 5-foot step and then 2 5-foot steps.
Or 5-foot step down diagonally to the... Can you 5-foot step diagonally?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So if you 5-foot step here, and then you'd only provoke one of them instead of all 3 of them.
That would also...
Teleport again.
I guess you don't... it is only a 75% chance of fail. So if you roll high enough on the D100, in theory, it would work.
I like those odds.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a move action just for you, right?
Right. So
take an RP each time?
Yeah.
All right, burn that RP, burn that D1 hundo. Let's see it. You need a 75 or higher.
Hey, ain't gonna get it, gang.
That's a 13.
Lucky number 13.
And you're back, right?
I'm just going to cast Magic Missile.
Maybe go ahead and take the guarded step if you can. Just do 2 moves.
No, he can't.
Well, you can take it
he can't. He could, yeah.
As a turn, but
That's what you're saying.
I could do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll guard step this way.
Alrighty, so you're just next to one of them, next to you. As we go on to their turn, this guy is going to step up on you and make a single attack. Rami, single hard white slam. And a 14 on the dice is going to be a hit for some bludgeoning damage. 14 points bludgeoning, and Edrass Vaaranas. Couple attacks versus you as well. This one that hasn't moved. Ooh, but I've rolled pretty low. What's your EAC?
34.
2 misses this time around. And Gnak has moved back and left 3 of these on Alyndra Vallis. I don't...
Thanks a lot, flanking buddy.
Yeah, no, that's not your normal flanking buddy. Yeah, that's your prunking buddy.
Where's Edrass right now?
I'm going to say this
Struggling over here.
This one that both Andis and Gnak have hit. I guess Alyndra has hit it too. I'm going to give her a chance to move on out. Yeah, it's going to move to... You can make an attack of opportunity, Alyndra. It's going to move up to Andis.
I will do that.
It's looking pretty weak too, so it's a good possibility. She's going down.
It's a 40 to hit.
Bingo.
Very good possibility, because that is going to be enough damage to destroy it.
Booyah!
Hey, remember, all it takes apparently is Rebecca rolling 17, 18, and 19 for every attack roll.
I told you that one I rolled on initiative was going to serve me well.
Combat's a joke. All right, so we're
too much.
not getting to its damage, but these other 2 are staying behind and obviously see you as a very large threat. They're going to start slamming into you with candy canes and snowballs, but they hurt. They're made of hard light. 4 attacks. probably all misses here because of the full attacks. Your EAC is what?
Mine?
Correct.
31.
Oh, close, but no cigar. I've rolled a couple 11s. That's my highest. Those are misses. And this one is going to take a little extra fire damage. 2d6 fire damage, right?
2d4.
This was from Rebecca's super hit.
Yeah, from my,
Oh, yeah, because the one I hit with
critical.
fire damage is dead now, so.
But yes,
Yeah.
2d6.
Okay. Alrighty. So that is going to be their turn. Edrass, Vaaranas, we're on to you. You're no longer dazzled. What would you like to do?
Great question. Just checking. I don't think I have any fun abilities that are going to come into play here.
I mean, it's definitely a triple attack kind of season, right?
Yeah, that's what
That's the reason for the season.
There's no reason to dodge anybody. There's no. I can't do that or that. I don't think there's a divine thing I can. It's not going to help me. Yeah. We're just throwing out attacks left and right, and hoping that I channel my inner Gibert and Rebecca, where I roll above 10s instead of my inner me.
I believe in you.
I'm a below
I believe in
10
you
type.
too. You can do it.
I need all the
just
beliefs.
remember, everything has get 'em, so you got +2 to all of these.
Okay, so I got. Oh wow!
I
So
forgot
that
about super get 'em. Yeah,
that
Just
takes
-7.
away the -2. So I'm actually at -6. I'm just at true -6. Cool. First negatives roll 15 on the die. So far, so good.
That's a hit.
That's gonna be what? I can 52 points of damage normally, but for
26.
guys, that's 26.
Yeah.
Second, boy, what I would kill for like a super hit. Well, my super hits don't matter. Another 15?
That'll
Okay,
do.
I guess I'm channeling my 15s. Oh man, 2 1s in the damage though. 20 points of damage after.
That is still enough to bloody this one and destroy about half of its digital facade in front of you. It's the one that's missing an arm already as well. So you got that going for it.
Okay, picking on somebody.
That's why it missed you, all those attacks. It only has one arm.
So close. 21. I don't think that's going to do it. EAC.
Against EAC with a super get 'em, that is a hit.
No, it's straight up 21. Don't add anything to that number.
Against EAC?
Yeah.
Yep, still hits.
Okay, yeah. Thank you, Super Get 'em. Definitely
Against
wouldn't be without it. Again,
EAC, yes.
even worse damage. I've gone slowly downhill, and Ross is getting tired as he swings.
Is
the spear heavier?
It's because it's broken. It's a piece. It desperately needs an engineering check.
Oh, yeah, it's leaking out all of its massive plasma buildup.
Every time I swing it, you just see like springs and fluid. And
All right, this one just to north of you is really looking messed up as we go on to Andis. You had one charging at you, but Alyndra took care of it for you.
Oh yeah,
Well,
I'm gonna do her the favor right back. I'm gonna blast on the one that is attacking her.
It is, I don't know how a hologram is on fire, but it is.
Don't overthink it.
This is techno magic we've got going on here.
All right, so I'm gonna make 2 shots this time. This is including my get 'em bonus.
Is that a Cha-Cha Slide remix?
There it is.
Oh
There it is.
Hey, natural 20.
Yeah.
I think we shouted them out last week, but technically that crit didn't count because they were elementals. Our friendly neighborhood K, thank you for becoming a Patreon subscriber and backer. Oh, actually, this happened. While we're recording this week. So thank you so much. Our first crit of the night. Do you want to pull a card, good Sir Gibert?
Yeah. Why don't I? I feel like that's that. I don't get to do this too many times, so I'm excited to.
You're doing sonic damage. Let's see. All right.
Yeah.
I'll shuffle her up here so we have a chance to get that sonic extra damage. Okay, this energy attack. Oh, wow, this is pretty good. Called Catalytic Counter. The target's energy attacks deal half damage for 1d3 rounds. And that's it, unfortunately. No other bonus. But for 1d3 rounds, this one's a little weakened. Don't think it's going to live that long because this crit looks pretty nasty. How much damage are we talking?
81, so 40 on the
40. Oh, it is still up after that first attack, though.
All right. Well, that's why you make do. I was about to be like, what if it was another natural 20?
I would have freaked.
The opposite. Yes, that is
32 to hit.
also a hit, and that is not it. I only had about 10 hit points left. That one's destroyed. Whap. A shower of sparks. There's one currently on Alyndra. As we go to your turn, Rebecca. I think I know what's happening, but maybe
Alyndra,
I don't.
You want to know why I backed up and I'm probably still in range?
I mean, it was probably smart, but I just have to say, Andis 148 is almost as cool as 147. I mean,
The new guy's doing good.
he's doing pretty well. Yeah. All right. It is time. However, do I just stay where I am? Can I move and reach more?
Oh yeah, get the trio over there.
Nope. I don't think I can. Well, maybe. If I move here,
What if you activated your haste circuit?
Yeah, you can
I don't
move
think
in.
that works with Supernova.
You can hit
But I was-
everyone with a 15-foot supernova. It will hit Edrass as well, but
It'll hit Edrass though, and
he's got a whole feat for that. Don't worry.
or what I could do, since I have my haste circuit active, what I was kind of planning to do actually is jump over here and flank with Edrass.
Oh, okay. And make an attack on this one that he's been beaten up.
Yeah, so when I was planning my moves, I still had like 3 people in front of me.
Right. So
Yeah.
we've
Things have changed since then.
Throwing a little monkey wrench in that.
right. So as far as movement is concerned, I can't like move in the middle of a, say, double attack or double attack.
I think there are abilities that allow you to do that, but this isn't D&D 5th edition.
All right, I guess.
Wait, is that a part of haste in this game?
So haste allows you to move and then full attack.
Right. All right. You can't move. Attack, move, and attack.
Attack, move, attack, as far as I know. So I will, let's see. I guess I'll take advantage of Supernova. Tyler, are you going to be okay?
Oh, I'm sorry. I just want to stop really quick, and I think we should look it up because when I just Google Haste Starfinder, it says when making a full attack, a hasted creature can take a separate move action in order to move. The movement can occur before, after, or between the attacks from the full attack.
Ah,
Really?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
what
that would be big.
That's what I thought. It's too bad you didn't waste that swift action and activate your haste circuit. Oh wait, you did. Oh yes.
I did.
So you want to attack this one in front of you, move, and then complete the full attack?
Yes.
Okay. How many?
Flanking with Edrass on the other side.
Okay. Do you want to do 2 to this one in front of you, or 2 to the one in front of Edrass? I'm
So
guessing you're 3
With
attacking.
a full attack while hasted, does that mean just a double attack, or can I actually triple attack,
It's your full attack. So
which would be a triple attack?
which would
Yeah.
be triples in this.
If I chose to do a triple attack.
Correct.
Yeah, let me do. I have to plan this ahead of time, right? I can't see if it goes down and then move.
I think you can probably attack and then decide if you want to move or if you want to keep attacking. But I can tell you this one's only been hit, I think, a single time. This one that's right in front of you.
But we've also
Yeah, so
got
it's-
me and Andis on it. We'll be okay if you want to move.
Oh, can you
That's
melee
true.
this
And we
thing,
have
or-
3 up on Rami and Edrass. They could probably use the help.
The one on Edrass is looking pretty weak. This one, not so much.
And
One in
Gibert,
front
I
of you.
attack it before it attacks me, so I can get away with
Okay.
ranged
Cool.
attacks this round.
Cool.
Okay. All right. So if it's okay with you, I'm going to stay where I am and attack until it and see how it goes and then move in the middle of the full attack. No, I can't do that.
Yeah, go ahead. Make
Okay.
those attacks, though. First one on this one in front of you.
All right. So I'm factoring in -5 on each of these.
Super get them still.
That's a
up.
natural 20.
Oh.
doctor!
Oh, my.
It's raining 20s. Hallelujah. If you're Rebecca and Gibert, it's raining 20s.
Amen. Yeah. Well, we're going to go through all of our new backers, perhaps, our new folks that have supported us on Patreon. And if you are a a high-ranking Patreon subscriber, feel free to DM me, talk on the Discord or the Patreon, and give me a personalized shout-out. Or say whatever you want. You know, they were only on for a short while, but I want to thank again Brandy. Brandy S, thank you so much. And
Thank you, Brandy.
it's crits for you. An Alyndra Vallis original. First of the season? Yeah, it's first of the season.
Maybe.
It's everyone's first. All right, do you want a card here?
Sure.
And you
Let's do
do slashing and fire damage. Do you want energy or do you want kinetic?
Oh, that's a great question. Let's do kinetic because it's primarily kinetic.
It is mostly. Okay.
Although
This
energy would
one's
do more
called-
damage. Well, never mind. It's
104 total, but
Oh my. I don't like this one bit. We've never had this on the
that's good
show.
news.
It's called Pierced Defenses. The next attack against that target's KAC, if it is successful, is a critical hit.
What?
Yep. Whoa.
Even if you can't hit it with critical with
If
physical
it is,
attacks?
the next attack's against its KAC. If it's successful, it's a critical hit. That's all it says. So first, let's resolve this critical hit. We are talking about 104 damage.
104 normally,
52.
so
All right.
52 would be half of that.
Wow.
Immediately bloodied.
Oh, actually, it's more than that because of the +3 for photon attunement,
Okay.
because I'm
So-
still fully attuned.
Another +3 then. Then we are talking about... I'm guessing you want to make that second attack against this one?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that.
So,
About
yeah.
to get melted.
I mean, unless I roll really poorly.
It's against KAC, and you've got a super bonus here. So, let's see what it says.
It's a 20.
Oh, no.
Really bad.
It's a 3 on the dice. But because of Gnak Feldspar, that's a critical hit.
Right, so you want me to roll that damage again?
Wow.
Yeah, just
57.
Just roll another attack and we'll take that
Yeah, I'll do that.
damage or whatever you want to do.
Wow.
So an additional,
Wow.
all right, so 107?
110.
No, more than that because of photons. So
Destroyed!
She
That
just
is-
did 52 and 55.
Why
so
can't I
in two
pull this
Just
crit card for
remember,
a boss or
gang, we still have
something?
to find this
Whoa.
projector before they all come back.
That is destroyed, and I imagine
You
we got
still have another attack.
a move and attack with your haste.
yeah, a
here.
move and an attack. So
20,
when you come
20, 20, 20. I want this. I want 3 attacks, 3 crits. More
Here
than
comes
I've ever wanted.
Kill
Yeah,
Steal Alyndra.
I'm gonna move over here and flank with Edrass just to make him feel like he's doing something.
I feel bad. Yeah.
All right.
Flanking buddies for real. I don't think did you guys flank last episode? This is the first flank of the season.
I'm not sure we did.
The first
right.
flanking
It's not the first
buddies.
flank of the season. I flanked with Alyndra 2 rounds ago.
Yeah, but Edrass and Alyndra, I mean, they're
You
the
don't
classic
count.
flanking buddies. Oh no! Edrass, your curse has infected me.
You just rolled a natural 3.
It took
Now,
remember all of 2 seconds for her to turn on me.
Yeah, I think you do have to roll a natural 1 here to miss this when you have the super get 'em and flanking, because that is also
woo! Awesome.
and looks like 23 points of damage. I can't do.
Well, no, it would be 25 because of the +3 for photon.
Okay, that might be easier math for me to handle. Hold on. Oh no, it is still up after that. Oh,
So close.
After that, yeah, that was a lower damage roll.
I was like, Knack just has to breathe on this.
No,
thing.
no 5s or 6s. Yeah.
We got it. We got
It's
it.
really weak indeed. As what a turn from Alyndra. Gnak Feldspar. There's only a couple of these things left. What do you want to do?
All right, so the one right here, if you can see this one, the middle one of the trio, I'd like to hit that with a get 'em, and then I am in range for the one to the top to clever attack with my laser pistol.
Do you get access to the get them from the previous round until the end of your turn, or
I don't know that they stack. It is until the end of my turn.
I was saying there's a super get 'em you did last turn still in effect. So.
Let me look.
Well, go ahead and make your attack roll, because this one, is hanging on by a thread.
You and your allies gain the benefits of get 'em against the target. All enemies within 60 feet. Yep. It's a morale bonus, so it just depends on whatever the bonus is from.
Does 40 bluff this thing?
Indeedy do.
All right, cool.
So
if I still get them to this one too, then that's an additional +2 to this. So that is a 31 versus flat-footed 4.
And it had 2 hit points left, so it is destroyed.
Got one.
Next on the board. And we got a couple. Oh, actually, that takes out 2 because this one had cast a holographic image. This guy that has not been attacking this entire combat.
Woo-hoo.
So we are down to
claim it.
A single get-em'd.
Isn't that the one that stepped up on me?
Both of them have stepped on you, but only this one attacked. The single one that's left on Rami as we go to your turn.
I call shenanigans on that, but okay.
Shenanigans!
All right, I will guard step back and swift action grab my... Actually, it's already out, except from the last battle. My X-Gen Elite Rifle.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just going to blast this thing.
Oh, single attack blast.
Well, let me try it again.
Myles, does it have like a fusion on it or something?
Yeah, it's got a
Ghost Killer.
It's got Ghost Killer.
Ooh, natural 20.
Oh boy.
What is going on? It's
Nothing but
20s.
crits.
Hallelujah.
Love it.
It's 20s for
And Ghost Killer does indeed do full damage on
Yes, on any incorporeal creature.
Incorporeal.
That's right. I have been burned too many times in this effing game to
That's a lot.
not put a Ghost Killer fusion on any gun that I buy.
Myles could be in a Starfinder game where Patrick's like, literally, there's no supernatural things in this campaign.
Well,
he's like, Ghost Killer Fusion.
Yeah, no. First
I don't trust you. I don't believe
first
you.
of all,
I'm putting it on it.
Never believed Patrick when he said something like that. And second of all, I don't care. It's getting
I
one.
know. It's one of those. It's it's hard. It's hard not to do it. You know.
When Myles sees a Ghost Killer fusion, he says, "Get him."
Another new flanking buddy Patreon supporter. Thank you, JD. This Rami crit is to you, and this looks like a good amount of damage here. What are we at total?
I guess it's 74.
Yeah.
74 with all of that damage going through because of the Ghost Killer fusion. Just one.
Yeah.
Correct.
Oh yeah. So this one immediately bloodied.
Yeah, eat Fleam.
There are three
Please
things
die.
There are 3 things I can always count on. Drew's gonna have conserving fusion. Myles is gonna have Ghost Killer. Rebecca's character sheet will have rope in it. From now to the day I
Accurate.
die, I could bank every cent I ever make on those 3 factoids.
So Rami, this one's going to continue on to assault you.
Is it still alive?
Well, hang
Oh
on.
yeah.
Does Myles get a card with this?
If you want, I mean,
Yes, I would love a
we've
card.
got it is piercing damage, and that is going to be kinetic. Ooh, not a good one. Slam to the brain pan. Takes a -5 penalty to intelligence checks, and unfortunately no bonus. So just the damage there, as it's going to come up and try and slam you back. It's hard light ability. 17 on the dice. It does slam you back for 15 points bludgeoning damage, and that is going to bring us back to turn. To Edrass. We're still on turn 3.
Patrick, can I fit in this tiny space right here? Okay. I just wanted to make sure before I shoved a dross into that tiny little area. But that means, well, I say that I can't charge through that, so I think I might need to move so I can charge and make 2 attacks. Let's do that instead. I take it back. Move somewhere up north and then charge in.
Okay. Moving on to get behind this last hologram. Make me some attacks.
Will do. I don't have fancy get 'em anymore, right?
You don't have fancy get him, but you have regular get him.
It's got him. Got it marked on the token.
-5 instead on the first attack. Hey, 26. We know that's good.
Yeah, that's a hit.
All right, so that's gonna be 39 points of damage normally, but
Oh no.
only
19.
19.
19. Yeah.
Second
But good.
attack.
Still up.
A good killer fusion on that. So guarded fusion.
Nah.
Oh,
Good.
natural 19 though. Bingo, bango.
You lose another arm, Patrick. I'm just cutting off your arm.
I was about to say that is enough damage to destroy this last one, and we are out of combat again.
Until we gotta find that projector though. Let's find that projector.
After you've figured out what these things are, part of their ability is rejuvenation, of course, and they will be
What about
coming
just
back.
exploding blast the entire town? Just destroy the town.
This
for
place
good
must
measure.
burn.
You're paying for it.
I mean, I own it, don't I?
I don't think you just
I don't
straight
think
up
you-
own it.
I mean, you can buy them if you want.
Yeah, I'll make some
credits.
calls.
What do you guys want to do?
Search
I think
the
we should-
building.
We
Yeah,
should
look for this projector.
We should split
Oh, no,
up.
wait. I need a 10-minute rest.
Yeah, I could use a
No,
10-minute as well. However,
do we have time for a 10-minute rest before these things come back?
Well,
it is
then-
hours to rejuvenate, so
Oh,
likely.
then we got time.
Yeah, I
Then we
have
got time.
3 SP. I need a 10-minute
No,
rest.
we good. I'm also gonna take a 10-minute rest.
Patrick,
Damn.
this is learning all sorts of new things about my new character. When we were talking about the haste circuit, I was like, oh yeah, I got a haste circuit. I'm gonna go look up and make sure I know how that works. And then I saw that I'm not actually allowed to install it on my armor. And so any problem with me just swapping that out with something of equal value? Because characters.
Is it like a level 2 technological?
Yeah,
upgrade?
yeah, just-
only
just-
light and heavy.
Yeah, it
pretty
doesn't
sure
work with
you're-
powered
Power.
armor, so.
Pretty sure you're fine doing that. Last time, I don't want to spoil things. You guys decided to take a 10-minute rest in the blizzard and got immediately attacked by other things. Do you want to move into one of these buildings?
Yeah, we can
Maybe
go.
we should.
Originally, we were going to go
Go
through these
inside.
double doors here.
Yeah.
I figured we just pop inside real quick and then
Yeah.
Kicking them doors.
Yeah, this is the one closest to the town center here is the only building that looks completely finished, and indeed it is. As you walk inside, it is a model home. Open up the large cedar double doors. You see a festive wreath on them, and inside, plush faux fur rugs covering the lacquered wooden floor. There's a stone fireplace with maybe like a digital fire effect on the southern wall, and it's got a warm color palette here, very kitschy. Maybe
I pick up the plastic turkey and turn it upside down and get the Fruit Loops out.
yeah, kitschy decorations all around. Maybe some doilies and things on the furniture, very rustic. On the tables, you see brochures about renting, owning, time sharing this building, and in the back, there's a state-of-the-art kitchenette with marble countertops, stainless steel kitchen appliances, and all kinds of smart home kind of tech. 10-minute rest in here.
please.
That sounds good. Yeah, I'll stand guard at the door.
Unless, like Gibert has set up, it was a huge mistake.
It wasn't.
And that's why you always
That's why you always leave.
look in the refrigerator for a dead bird first. I don't know what you expected.
I don't know what I was expecting.
Right. Is everyone burning an RP?
Yes.
This is not going to.
Well, why don't you make me a perception check or engineering as you're looking around here?
Oh,
Can someone fix my weapon, please? After we're done with the 10-minute break thing.
whoop. Yeah, 33 for Andis.
39 for Rami.
Yeah, Myles, do you want to look around as well as you're?
Yeah.
It will prohibit you from 10-minute resting or starting.
Oh, well, then I don't give a crap what's in here.
I'll take that as my weapon replacement engineering check. Not replacement.
So you're looking around, and I guess Andis is just playing with all the doodads. It does seem like a lot of this stuff isn't hooked up. It does. You have light here. You have energy that maybe is supplied by some unseen generator.
Mm-hmm.
The storm in the valley, you can now sense, Myles, indeed is setting off your magical senses. like I said, had you roll for it last week and you couldn't put your finger on it exactly, but there is something about this storm that seems to be messing with magical abilities, at the very least your ability to teleport. And you're worried if you were indeed to
I figured that.
If you're going to try and teleport, actually, like as the spell in this area, it could have, fairly disastrous consequences. There's some bad things that happens when you mess up a teleportation. As you guys are resting, looking around, really just getting dirt and snow all over the upholstery here. I imagine taking out some of these chairs and sofas. There is a comm unit call. The signal is very weak, but you hear over the static a familiar voice. Drift Rider crew, this is Cattywampus back up at the ship and the chalet. Are you there, Drift Rider crew?
Yes, Cattywampus, you're coming in. We read you.
Okay, good, because I was talking through my hand to make it sound like we're getting words for such.
It worked great. That was a very nice effect. Thank you.
I'm practicing my jamming skills for Space Starfinder. That's a thing.
Let's get to it.
Andis, thank goodness you all are there. You're all right. We've got an emergency situation up here. I need you to turn back immediately.
That seems unwise. Okay, but what is the emergency? We're on our way.
I need help, Andis. My goblin gods, the inhumanity. The chalet has run out of the little cinnamon marshmallows for their hot cocoa black milk.
Yes, of course.
Can you read me, Andis?
Well, we'll just... I'm losing you. I'm sorry.
I repeat, we have run out of the cinnamon marshmallow supplies.
We will return.
Oh, wait, hold on. No, they're right here. Never mind.
Great. Good. Thanks so much, Cattywampus. Much appreciated.
How are you guys doing in the valley? It looks like a pretty bad storm.
Yes, we're experiencing some interference with our friend Rami here. Rami, was it? Rami, yes. Rami's magical abilities. Rami.
I loved you on Mr. Robot.
Yeah, it looks really cold outside, but I'm real snug with my blanket and my cocoa right in front of the fire.
That's excellent. Good. Stay there. It seems to be safe. It is decidedly less safe here.
As you're chatting and looking around through the kitchen, Andis, you notice a piece of equipment that doesn't seem to belong. It's like a panel built into the wall, very sleek looking control panel with buttons and dials and things. An advanced piece of tech that doesn't seem to go to any part of the kitchen.
I open it.
Yeah. Do you want to try and mess around with it via computers or an engineering check to see if you can figure out what this does?
Yeah, engineering might be a little better. Somewhat. I'm not as good as I used to be at computers, but...
Can this check be assisted?
Well, not if you're taking a 10-minute rest.
Oh.
Good Lord. I'm not the skill man I once was.
What'd you get?
28.
28 is enough to indeed figure out this is part of this control board is the holo projector that has somehow allowed these corrupted holograms to run free, and you can figure out how to turn it off.
Make sure those repeatedly.
So if you had walked in there when you were intending to in the middle of the fight, we would have done this and maybe ended the round 3 turns earlier. That's cool. That's great.
Yeah.
I will say this engineering check takes like 3 rounds to do. So
okay,
they would have still attacked you for a couple of those rounds.
I mean, yeah. I think this Andis is a little less finesse than the previous one. Just gonna bash up that panel.
All right, it is destroyed.
Perfect. You see Edrass turn into that one meme where it's just the guy like nodding his head.
That's right. Andis pops their head out from around the kitchen corner and says, "Would anyone want anything while I'm in here?" No.
House browns.
Okay, I'm on it.
We should move in here. I like it. This is good.
What do you guys think about all the craziness that has happened here in Snowdrop Village, getting attacked by these huge elementals, almost a half dozen hard light constructs?
It seems unsafe for guests.
They
Yeah.
They were talking about being against the Kishali, and look, we all made friends with the Kish when we were back there. I don't know how I feel about this.
And they fed us a Kish dish.
We all had the Kish wish dish.
But no one tried the Kish fish.
Oh, no, not the Kish.
Swish.
You can tell how many parents are on the cast of Cosmic Crit this season that were
Because all
not
of them are
parents
laughing right
on
now.
the cast in the first season, because we all know the ish wish dish, red fish, blue fish, ish wish dish.
Anyway,
Myles and I know about Dr. Seuss, Drew. It's not privileged.
do you know the
parent
second to last
information.
part of one fish, two fish, red fish, blue fish, though? I'm not sure you do.
I've
So-
only read that in Spanish, which I don't speak, so I don't know what it's about.
All right. Anyway,
It's just so funny.
Oh my goodness. Tyler, bring it together. Rebecca, control your teammates. I don't know. You tried your best,
why
but
is this on me? What's Myles doing? Come on, Myles.
Miles is doing his job and not responding to any of my terrible jokes. He's just like stone faced.
I just don't know why that just like existentially broke me.
Guys, it's moments like this that remind me that we're back with our season 1 characters. We're just comfortable here. We're comfy.
We're cozy up in these characters. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
we're cozy
probably-
in this chalet.
Probably way
Speaking
too
of which,
comfortable.
there's like some real Hygge energy in this chalet. I feel like.
Uga?
Yeah, Hygge. Yeah, it's like that Scandinavian word, the Norwegian word for like cozy or whatever.
Oh, right.
I'm sorry, you know the Scandinavian word for cozy, but you don't know one fish, two fish, red fish, blue fish in English?
Okay. Anyway. All right. So what was the original question? Something about how do we feel about the cabin or something?
Oh, I've forgotten completely. But I can take control of things and say that while you guys are resting your eyes, and Andis 148 makes some food, which I mean, you've got obviously the emergency supplies you were given here. You can whip up, and I don't think you have any craft cooking here, but in a few minutes, as you take a look around Andis, there's also a window facing out on the eastern section here. You can look outside and see kind of an odd looking structure out in the middle of a few more buildings over here. This wide facing window to the east in the courtyard between these log style cabins, it's out of place, buried in the snow. It looks like an oddly colored metallic structure, purplish red kind of twisted shell rising out of the snow. Let me reveal it here on the map.
This must be what we came to investigate.
Well, indeed, as you're looking out on it, there is what looks like an almost organic nature to this metal. It looks like you're peering at fossilized remains of some ancient beast's backbone. But through the haze of the snow, you see what looks like a ramp leading down into the rock face beneath the village. But there seems to be some kind of translucent dome of shimmering energy above it that is collecting snow as it falls on it, but then it melts off just a moment later. It is slightly illuminating that area. And as you guys are going to hate me, as you are looking out over that way before the 10-minute rest has finished, there is a very loud knock at the door to the north here.
And says,
Don't answer it before the 10 minutes are up.
Andis bars the door. Hang in there for 5 more minutes, gang. I mean, yeah, Andis, I think, I mean, if somebody's out there in that weather, they need some shelter. So I'll
move to the door.
I'll open that door.
Well,
I can see that Drew is talking and trying to convince me not to open the door, but he's muted. So I open the door.
Well,
no.
I can say as you go to answer it, you put your maybe hand on the handle. This knocking turns into a huge wham as the door shakes, and you see a glint of metal sticking through it as what looks like
Johnny.
A huge red axe has split part of the wood down, like right where your face would have been as you gone to open the door, kind of cracks it, and then it is pulled out, and then another one just crack into the door as a hole appears, and through it you see a red eye of a robotic looking face with yellow pigtails over a robotic form of one of the logger bots you saw in the towns leading down into Hardpack Valley.
Oh, thank goodness it's just you. We were worried it was someone else. Come inside, Loggerbot.
Intruder alert! Unnatural tree growth detected. There's a knock at the... There's apparently 3 double doors leading into this room. There's a knock at the western door, and knock at the southern door, and as you move to the window behind you, it crashes as a hammer splits it, and tempered glass kind of rains down on you, though it will take some more damage to get through. And you hear another robotic voice to the south as they're cracking through the door. Initiating logging routine alpha. Also, to be continued.
So I'm to understand we did not get to complete our 10-minute break.
Oh no, you guys don't need that this season.
What?
All right, I'm taking my.
Putting
so
that
you're telling
damage
us,
back on the character.
I'm sorry, we don't get to participate in checks, nor do we get to get heals back. I'm going to take my resolve point back then. I'm going to take my 20 points of stamina damage.
Yes. You need
punishment for trying to rest, like trying to get our stamina.
Yeah, I guess we shouldn't have tried to rest.
Yeah.
We didn't secure the area.
I'm sorry, I'm back
the area.
I'm back to +1 RP. So that's great. Oh, I got my RP back.
Yeah.
Can't wait to quit this show all over again.
Myles is back down to 3 SP.
Don't you want to be in our
no.
version of
whatever the question is? No.
The Silent Night, Deadly Night next week.
No,
the shiny.
No, what we're in, Patrick, is Lumberjack Shopping Mall.
Yes, Shopping Mall. Indeed,
I mean, or just a lumberjack match
at the beginning of this round.
Lumberjack Frost.
Wow.
Yeah.
I also don't like all my special abilities resetting.
Unfortunately, if there's only some way to turn these logger bots off or reset their programming, that would have probably also been helpful.
Oops.
Did I do well?
No, Space Circle.
We will get to it next week on the show, but that's it for Cosmic Crit this week, guys. Thanks for playing with me.
Thank you, Patrick.
Thank you, Patrick.
No, I'm not. No, for the first time, no, thank you, Patrick.
First time, I think we've done that before.
This is definitely not the first time you've said that.
Get out of here, Patrick.
Eat fleam, Patrick.
Thank you, listeners, for listening, and we will catch you next time on Cosmic Crit. Goodbye.
Yar.
Bye.
Wait, we didn't speak? Not 10 minutes.
You've been listening to Cosmic Crit, an officially licensed partner of Paizo Incorporated. The Starfinder role-playing game and adventure paths are trademarks of Paizo. All Pathfinder and Starfinder images are property of Paizo and are used with permission.